Let's dive into it with Claude Opus 4.5. It seems like everyone's buzzing about Opus, Opus, Opus. Here we are with my go-to app concept, a site for pet owners to locate pet-friendly venues. It's a sort of Yelp for pet owners, featuring location details, reviews, amenities, and more. Our task is to link this idea to a product requirements document. I've chosen Opus 4.5, and I'm curious to see how it helps create a PRD from a simple app idea. This step helps refine the concept. Let's create a high-level PRD for this idea and save it in prd.md. The previous product requirements document will guide the application's construction. Each application I build may vary slightly because the PRDs differ based on the model's research and knowledge. It's already contemplating how to craft a PRD from my idea. The model is generating ideas, and then I refine them as needed. It has created a PRD filled with various elements. Let's examine the PRD. It includes a web application concept for my pet venue, starting with a problem statement. Perfect. The target audience is pet owners and pet-friendly businesses. That's great. It outlines core ideas such as venue profiles, reviews, ratings, the ability to add venues, user profiles, and future considerations. Success metrics, technical implementation, timeline, and questions are also included. It's quite comprehensive. I've compiled this information, and now I want to proceed with building out the PRD. I created a new blank Blazor WebAssembly application, which starts with just a Hello World message, standard CSS, and a basic app structure. I've added some images, including pets and venues, to provide some initial data. That's a nice starting point. For Opus, I decided to expand the prompt. Normally, it's concise, just bullet points for creating a landing page. But now, I want it to generate something impressive quickly. I aim for a modern style with gradients, dark pink hues, and appealing fonts. It should have neat header and footer navigation and be responsive. The app should support light and dark modes with toggles. It must look visually appealing and ensure all key elements are well highlighted. With pet photos ready, I instruct it to update the home file. I provide the PRD, along with some extra requirements: landing page, venue details, user profile page, booking page, mock data, solid principles, reusable components, scoped CSS styling, and more based on the PRD. I paste the PRD into the document, removing open questions since they aren't necessary. Let's save it and proceed to open our panel. I've added a new thread and now run it with Opus 4.5. This phase usually takes some time to produce the application or landing page. If you've watched my previous videos with Claude Sonnet or GPT, you know the drill. We iterate on the application. I wanted Opus to tackle a challenging problem. It needs to grasp the code base, using sub-agents to handle the complexity. It's tasked with creating mock data services, building reusable components, and developing the landing page, venues, user profiles, booking page, and global styles. My hope is that it continues smoothly and produces everything in a cohesive manner. I've noticed it often completes multiple components simultaneously. It's making progress. It created a venue CS file with models for booking, review, user, and more. 4 files have already been generated. It's devising the next steps, and we should see data services components soon. Usually, I let it run in real time, but this is a complex application with substantial functionality. Typically, I'd execute this in a background or cloud agent rather than watching it unfold live. I'll let it do its thing and return later. Let's see what it builds. Around 5,000 lines of code and 15 minutes later, let's check the clock. It seems like the application is running. There's a little heart emoji here, which is cute. Let's test the light and dark theme functionality. It's almost there, just needs some tweaking. The search feature is functional. We have clickable categories and featured venues. I like why pet parents love it. That's a nice touch. It looks quite appealing. Very cool. Let's explore further. Find venues, create your profile. Is profile creation possible? It is. Awesome. I already have a profile with my furry friends. Editing options are available. I can edit my profile, though not in this implementation. Favorites, bookings, and settings are present. That's pretty neat. Email notifications and other planned features are accounted for, which is thoughtful. Heading to venues, we see all the options listed. I can search for San Francisco. After hitting search, results appear. That's nice. Tapping them works. Emojis are plentiful, maybe too many, but they are here. Reviews and even images are showing up. Can't click them, but it's impressive. Reserving spots, sharing venues, and the footer with an email template and social links are present. Book now is an option. This is impressive. I've never seen this feature before. Booking a visit involves selecting a venue and proceeding to the next step. Cool. Choosing a date and time is smooth. My pets are included. That's pretty neat. Then I can hit next. Wow, this is impressive. It's an entire flow, essentially. Very elegant. The header and footer are nicely done. And there's this custom color on the scroll bar, which is neat. The only issue is the background seems off. However, the profile looks great there, which is a nice touch. So I've noticed the background of the full web app isn't compatible with dark mode. Also, when I click on profile, it navigates correctly, but the navigation menu doesn't highlight the selection. All right, something's happening there. While that's processing, let's take a look at the code it generated. I'm going to proceed and keep all those changes. Great. Now let's focus on the models. We have standard classes here. I might have preferred them as records, but they seem fine. There might be a reason for this choice. I could inquire further. The classes aren't necessarily null safe, but that's acceptable. We have our component, and it's nicely broken down. Here's the amenity in Razor CSS, with scoped CSS specifically applied. Here we can see the classes for the review card, parameter handling, editor requirements, and more. The structure is very solid, exactly how I would approach creating them. We also have our pages, featuring the injection of our iVenue service, navigation manager, and standard Razor HTML. Plus, there's a search filters section. That looks good. It all looks really nice and well put together. It's just standard CSS and HTML. Looks cool. The search, profile, and venue sections are consistent with each other. Good to see it's loading. We've got a nice little loading menu here. Now, I'm really interested in the services. Scrolling to the top, we have iBooking service, which I like. There's also a mock booking service. This setup would allow us to easily integrate a real API if needed. Then we have the theme service in place. That's great. Everything looks really good. Overall, the code is quite solid. Let's check if the recent issues have been fixed. I'll scroll down to see. Cool. Everything's been set to automatically build and execute. Let's see if it worked. Did it hot reload? No, it didn't. Okay, good to know. Let's open it up. I'm not sure if the hot reload happened or not. Maybe the issue is with the CSS. Let's shut it down and restart just to be sure. I'll navigate to my program CS. Let's run it from here. It mentioned that the background HTML was added. That's good. Now with the location changed event, let's see if it worked. Still seems like it didn't. However, the profile navigation works now, which is good. That looks promising. Let me capture a screenshot and focus on this specific area. Copied the screenshot. Let's test it out. Seems like the background still isn't functioning correctly. Let's paste that screenshot in here. We'll examine the image to investigate further. This is the last step to address. We're very close to resolving it. Almost got it in one go, I'd say. Testing for dark mode, I noticed the background isn't changing properly. Let me address this. I see the problem. It's not being applied correctly through JavaScript. Let's sort that out. All right, hopefully this will run correctly now. I'll stop the terminal, ensuring we're not hot reloading. Then, I'll stop debugging to see if it works. We're making some final changes and aiming for comprehensive introspection. Surprised it didn't catch the issue initially. All right, let's see now. Perfect. Dark mode is functioning, and we're all set. This looks fantastic. Clicking on things feels smooth. It even managed URL routing automatically, setting the venue type. That's really great. We're using standard RESTful services here, though I don't see a favorite yet. And now, favorites are syncing. That's very nice to see. Quite impressive. The services work well. The selected venue even pre-fills appropriately. Overall, this is impressive. I plan to run similar tests with other models, but this result is stunningly efficient. I love it. I'm pleased with the profile setup. I'm able to edit it easily. I wonder if I can edit my pets. I can't yet, but I could add that functionality. There's even category support, which is impressive, without overwhelming gradients. I asked for pink subtle hues, and it delivered nicely. The navigation and scroll bar are charming, with just the right touch of opacity. In general, I'm impressed with the code generation. We encountered a few errors, but for about 15-20 minutes of work, this is impressive. I could easily expand it into a full API. The code quality is top-notch. This is truly robust code. I'll go ahead and check it into GitHub and open a PR for it. Feel free to have a look. Overall, with its deep reasoning and the advancements made, this is remarkable for a